we're back for round 2 after the disappointing round 1 beatdown. We've got a 2-land hand. We are playing second. We've got a 3-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop, a 1-drop that does nothing, and a 5-drop. Odds are okay that I'll hit a 3rd land by turn 3, in which case we're off to the races. So we'll risk it, knowing full well that things could go bad. If this was an on the play hand, I think I'd have to mull it. Definitely think I'd have to mulligan. Land. Well, actually, 1-drop is okay. 1-drop's okay as long as the next card's a land or the card after that. Despoiler, you're the opposite of a land. But hey, we get to attack, we get to ingest, we've got a Bone Splinters target. We get a retreat to Emeria. Ugh, white-green allies. Rot Shambler, you got it. Okay, now we're done. Now we're in trouble. Do you want to trade? You don't want to trade. A forest. Yeah, let's pass the turn. White, green, and black. Pilgrim's Eye. Are you going to be the sack deck, do gross things kind of thing? Goes and gets a forest. All right. Hit me for 1. You got it. Please be a land. Oh, come on. All right. Do you want to trade now? You don't. Brood Butcher. Okay. Let's Bone Splinters the Rot Shambler. Nope, that didn't work out. Bone Splinters the Rot Shambler. Loot, yes. Thank you. Land. Let's throw away Reclaimer. Kill the Shambler. Drop an Intruder. That would have been better to happen before turn 5. Also using my removal on a 1/1 Rot Shambler. Call the Scions. Well, that Shambler would have got bigger, I suppose. Sludgy. I think we're gonna Sky Spawner. And I don't think we're gonna attack either. Sky Spawner. Come on, lands. It's things like this in this format that always make me question, well, maybe I should have been 18 lands. But 18 or 17 lands doesn't really affect any one game's opening hand. Yeah, it just doesn't. All right. Flyers are assembled. If I hit a land, I can Hagra and then play the land. Someday I can make a big despoiler. But let's see what our opponent has planned. Well, that seems early, but I guess it's only 1 turn early. Do we lose? I think we just lose. 2, 3, 4. I can do 4 damage to it. Well, I can do 5 damage to it. Yeah, we just lose. Luck is totally and utterly not on our side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 6 damage to it. If he kills the Sky Spawner, I can't even kill it. Grave Birthing, sure. And I mean, even if he's going to attack with it, there's no way he's not. I'm going to have to throw everything in front of it, and I'm going to have to sack 2 lands. Ugh. Oh, that's fun. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I mean, there's not even really a point in continuing this game, to be honest. Right? Like, should I even bother letting him know anything else in my deck? Yep, that's a game over. That's a game over already. And boy, was that a game over. Yeah. Magic's just saying no, we're not allowed to play today. He's probably that black-green sacrifice deck kind of thing, I think. I don't think there's anything we can really do against it. You know what? I'm going to put it in an anticipate over the second Silent Skimmer, just to try to get more 2-drops. We've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 1 and 2 drops. And 8 other drops. So we've got double the number of 1, 2, and 3s than we do 4, 5s, and 6s and that single 8. So there's no way this should be happening game after game after game. But stats will do that to you. Stats are only good for very large numbers. If we played this deck 1,000 times, we'd probably do okay. But we only get to play it 3 times. I do not want to play first. I want more than a 2-land starting hand, but at least this one has 2 2-drops and 2 anticipates, so I will keep. Hey, our opponent mulled to 6. Cool. Forest and a go. Sounds good. Hey, an island on top. A salvage drone. Go ahead. So we get to drone and anticipate next turn. Oh, misses a land drop. Ooh, we get to do a couple of things, actually. Drone, in for 1, ingest. What do we get? We get Kozilek's Channeler, salvage drone, sludgy. Oh, misses the land drop. In for 3. Ingest 3. Voracious Null. A forest and a swamp. He probably wanted those. We will anticipate. Blister Pod. You got it. I will take this swamp because I want to play an incubator drone. Not much luck with lands this match for me. Nope. I know the feeling. In for 3. Block sludgy. Sure. Take 2, ingest a Zulaport Cutthroat and a swamp. And pass the turn, and I will anticipate again. Hey, there's a land. Carrier Thrall. All of the scions for you. Let's anticipate again. Let's get Cutthroat. Magic is being laggy for some reason right now. Let's play a Cutthroat. Swing in. Gonna block Sludgy. So Sludgy dies regardless. That's fine. That dies. That's fine. Cutthroat for 2. Ingest for 1. Plus a loot. We ingest a Call the Scions. I will loot. I will throw away Island. Yeah, I'll throw away the island. And pass the turn. And I'm going to pause briefly and find out what the hell is going on with Magic Online being laggy. Looks like Magic's just using up a lot of RAM. Something like 1.2 gigs at the moment. So I'm going to need to restart once this match is over. Pilgrim's Eye, get a land. Play that land. Oh, you already played a land. All rightly dightly. I will swing in for 1. Trade sounds good. Oh, no trade. Trade. Sounds good. Drain for 1 and a loot. I will loot. Retreat to Hagra. No, I don't want that. Cutthroat for 1. Let's incubator drone. Make a dude. And then, nope, not calling drone. Mist intruder. And drain for another 1. Excellent. All right. Turn 7, 3 lands. Sounds familiar. Of course, I am only 2 lands ahead of him. I'm on 5 on turn 7. All right, what's coming our way? Ooh, a plains. Rot Shambler, sure thing. You gonna make it a 2/2? Cast a 3-drop? He is. Oh, Bone Splinters my drone. Let's play a swamp. Bash in the air for 1. Ingest a Zulaport Cutthroat of his own. Let's drop a culling drone and pass the turn. Retreat to Ameria. You got it. Make an ally, I assume. Would make the most sense. Yeah, let's just go inevitability through the sky, I suppose. In for 1. Let's take your Evolving Wilds. Another intruder, so we're going to be getting in for 2. Hedron Archive, you got it. Up to 7 mana. He has more mana than I have now. Two in the air. Take him to 4. Ingest. What? Oh, unnatural aggression? Plummet. Well, he still goes to 4. Get a swamp. Play this swamp. I've got 7 mana. Pass the turn. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7 mana. Banabel again. There it is. Is it soon enough? Let's get in for 1. Take him to 3. Ingest a Tadru Warcaller. Let's drop our breaker now, because we're going to be exiling lands. And if he can't kill the breaker, that's game. He's going to draw 2 cards. He's looking for a way. Landfall. Make an ally. And we got the game. All right. So we just need our opponent to stumble really, really badly in order to make up for our luck. We did get fairly lucky with all those intruders and anticipates and salvage drones and such, but I would have preferred to have curved out a little bit better. Yeah. I don't think there's anything we really do. we just try not to die. I haven't seen Complete Disregard. I haven't seen Spell Shrivel. Maybe that Demon's Grasp at that one point I should have taken it just to have more removal. Hopefully this match goes fast though, because boy does Magic Online need a restart. Alright, our opponent's playing first, and we've got 3 lands and anticipate a Mist Intruder. I'm pretty okay with that. Pretty okay. Only thing that would be better is if I got a drone or a crawler here, but I didn't. So we can Mist Intruder into an Anticipate, into a Blood Bond. Cutthroat, you got it. That's bad news for me if he gets the sack thing going. Let's drop the Intruder, pass the turn. Might even Cutthroat next turn in order to go right into Blood Bond. Call the Scions. Ugh. I will not attack because I don't want him to attack. Let's drop my Cutthroat. Evolving Wilds, get a land. Voracious Null. Yeah, he's all in on the sack plan. Let's drop Blood Bond. Let's get in and ingest one. Get ourselves a Brood Butcher. Super on the sack plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Are we dead? Are we just dead? Oh no, just pumping up the null. And draining. In for 4, I'll take 4. Passes the turn, alright. Hey, Spell Shrivel, how you doing? I will pass the turn. Keep up Shrivel, keep up Anticipate. 7 mana. Plays a Blister Pod. Sure. Wait, what did he do there? Oh, he sacked the Blister Pod. I see. In for 6. Goodbye, Mist Intruder. Nice knowing ya. Drain, get a counter. Let's anticipate. I want adverse conditions. Play a swamp. And then we will play a drone. Can I play the drone? Is that okay? I'm terrified of not knowing if magic just froze. There we go. Yeah, let's get in for 4. We need to get some damage through or get some creatures off the board or something. I think he'll just chump block a Scion, though. Nope, he'll take 4. All right. Place a land. Nine mana. Goes to combat. We will adverse conditions the Scion and the Cutthroat. Make a Scion of our own. Giant Mantis. Sure thing. Let's get in for 4. Yeah, just for 4. Takes the 4. And we will pass the turn. Blister Pod, you got it. Let's go in for 4. Jump block with the pod. Sure thing. Drain me for 1. And I guess I'll pass the turn, basically hoping he plays, I guess, Bane of Balagat. Otherwise, he can stop Spell Shrivel for basically anything else in the game. He's coming in. Or is he coming in? In with the Mantis. And some Scions. I'll trade a Scion for a drone. Drain you for 1, make my vampire bigger. He drains me for 1. I will loot. I will throw away that swamp. I will anticipate and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I guess I'll get a Breaker of Armies, right? Yeah, let's get the Breaker. And he is going to Voracious Null, sure. Sludgy. Let's drop the Breaker. If you can just straight up kill the Breaker, then we're just dead anyways, right? I have a feeling maybe my deck just sucks. Is it a bad deck? It is definitely split between the sort of life gain thing and the usual blue-black thing. So maybe the deck does just suck. Maybe I just drafted it badly. All right, what's coming down? You're going to make your null a 10-10. Then I can trade with the Breaker. And then I would have a 7-7. Is there anything I could reclaim that would be super helpful? Just adverse conditions. All right, what you gonna do? Two cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana available. 8 in lands, 1 in a Scion. What are you going to do? Anything? Here we go. 1 mana. 2 mana, another Cutthroat. Okay. All in on the black-green. What's the white for? The Retreat to Emeria? Weird. I mean, I guess it's a sack outlet for Voracious Null, right? Interesting. All right, what next? What next? What's that last card? is going to sack. All right. So I'm down to 8. He's got a 10-10. Should just make it a 12-12, and then I'm toast, right? It's a 12-12. Actually, you know what? Maybe I do double block Breaker and Bloodborne. Because then he could only kill one. Ha! Merc Strider. How you doing? With that one card in exile. There we go. We got it with the Merc Strider. He says good games. Those were good games despite both of our luck issues for a while. Yeah, I think our deck's bad. I think my deck is just bad. We'll see how it goes in round 3, but I think it was too kind of torn between those two different things it's doing. But I'll see you guys for round 3, where we'll see if we can 2-1 this. But I think we'll probably 1-2 it.